Shaking my peopleizations. Got some protein pancakes on deck. Protein waffles, should I say. On deck. On deck. So salute to my peopleizations, man. Architect One, my brother, salute. What's good with you? Marcos Cano, Ot B. Brown, DB, salute. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Oh, snap. DB, Deshaun Ratliff, Dimitri Cohen, Jackie Simmons, Osayande, O2 Gan Keep. Salute. Retros for Life. Salute. The Rock 35. Xavier Moses, Phil J 508. Robbie Rotten Tattoos Art. Salute. Mr. 60 Seconds, Sean Snowden, Robert Rich, Underground Asylum. Salute. Marcos Cano. Salute. What's good, my peoples? Let's talk about it. Woke. Salute. Phil J 508. Let's talk about this, right? Talk about Terence Crawford. Tania Marie, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing? Salute to Oakland. Paragon and Principal, salute. Salute to Oakland. Kai Boogs, Terry Smoot, salute. So, man, let's talk about this, right? Jewels of Life, Tex Rock, salute. Salute to Errol Main. Salute to Errol Spence, man. See, this is one difference. We're going to talk about this, right? That's a difference between Errol and Crawford, right? Corey Barkris, salute. You see, Claude Brown, Angelo Williams, salute. Mm-hmm. Terry Smoot Jr., what's up? Gravy Davy. Salute. Yeah, they're gonna do that, man. That's why I had to put these little video clips out, try to get the notifications out. My brother LaRon Reviews in the building. What's good, Ron? Yeah, protein pancakes today, man. Eating some protein pancakes today, Ron. Well, they protein waffles. They vegan. Vegan protein waffles. Like, you know the protein cookies they be having? These are protein waffles. Ronald Jones, TZ Franks. Yeah, they good. They good, man. I didn't think they was gonna be, but they good.
Thank you, mommy. I'll see you later.
You don't need paper towels?
No, we just got some today.
Okay.
Thank you, I love you.
All right, I need some.
Smash the like button. I'm changing my diet more. Cleanse, vegan diet, no processed food for me, fam. I feel your pain, King. I feel you. Steve Brown, salute. I just don't be having enough time to cook. Kyle Brown, salute. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up to 100. You see, they're not going to send out the notifications. Smooth. Brandon Dixon, Jay Lee, salute. I wanted to talk about this, right? Richard Dean, salute. You lost 770 pounds? £770, man? Smash the like button. Be quiet. I said be quiet. My brother Biss, be megastar, salute. He said, no, I was 770 pounds, 7% body fat. Ran my 2-mile. Richard Dean, you was 770 pounds? John Patton, salute. And you ran 2 miles? Bro, I think you messing up the numbers. You was 770 pounds with 7% body fat? Come on, Dean. Richard Dean, come on, good brother. CB Sports TV, my brother Carl Burrell. You was 770 pounds and ran a 2-mile, 13-minute 2-mile. You ran 2 miles in 13 minutes? Boss Rag 357, salute. Stephen Johnson, salute. Good brother, that's like you was almost 800 pounds. You tell me. Syndicate J, salute. Brandon Dixon, salute. Yeah, how tall are you, good brother? Yeah, Absolution, Gregory X. That's what I'm saying, bro. The Wonderful Life of Bob J, salute. And you 5'6", Richard Dean. Come on, man. Stop, man. Richard Dean, come on, good brother. Come on, good brother. Loving Down Gator, salute. Come on, good brother. Stop it, man. 800 pounds at 5'6", Richard Dean. Richard Dean, come on, good brother. Come on, good brother. Man, you be in the Guinness books, man. Let's make some money, man. Calvin Johnson, salute. Ask John Elway and Terrell Davis if you think I'm lying, bro. John Elway, And Terrell Davis, you play for the Broncos? Richard Dean, man, inbox me on Instagram, bro. You guys show me this. Chilltown Major, salute. Richard Dean, inbox me on Instagram, Blue Bus Sports TV, all one word. Show me this, bro. Let's get rich. Abdullah Brooklyn, salute. Man, Richard Dean, man. No way. I don't have Insta. I was trying to play for the Broncos, but my leg got caught in tank. I almost lost my leg. It got caught in the tank. Richard Dean, come on. Come on, good brother. Azadi, salute. Hey, Pooh, come out here for a second. Right. Tax, salute.
Yeah.
Now, I got a guy on here by the name of Richard Dean, right?
Okay.
He just told me that he's 5'6", 770 pounds.
What?
770 pounds, but he ran 2 miles in under 13 minutes. Do you believe that?
No. He's a lunatic.
He's a lunatic.
Okay.
The wife just said, I love Javon Ennis. Marcus Cano said, yeah, I'm in Mars watching too. Boy, why yo? Yo, Richard D. Richard D, I needed that. I needed that today, good brother. Yo, Richard Dean. Roosevelt Ivy, peace and blessing. Shaffer Boy Kurt, salute. He want to fight Terence Crawford and Errol Smith. Young Hard, Melon Ryan, salute. He won to box Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. Buki Brown, LJ Fighter, salute. I think it's a little too early for him. Richard Dean, I needed that too. I needed some more. Come on, Richard Dean, stop it, man. Listen, for one, Richard Dean, if this was true, you would be all over plastered all over everywhere. And as far as the NFL goes, there ain't too many people that know more NFL football than me. Burgess Meredith, salute. Even if you tried out, I would have knew about you, heard about you. 750 IV12, salute. No way you'd have been on all types of platforms. And here's the thing. How old are you, Richard Dean? Now watch this. Rashad Morton, salute. Richard Dean, how old are you? Mark Wonderley, salute. Salute to Utah. How old are you, Richard Dean? Gotta love, salute. I'm 30, bro. No, see, now I can't even talk to you no more. Nobody's talking down on you. I'm not talking down on you. If that's true, salute to you. But how you 30 years old and tried out with John Elway and Terrell Davis? Free smoke, salute. How could you be 30 years old and tried out with, they in their 50s? Or are you telling me that you just tried out with the team at 5'6", 770 pounds, 800 pounds, good brother? So I should be I should be able to Google you. David Johnson, salute. I should be able to Google you right now, right? Good brother. If you're telling the truth, there's no reason to hide it. You should want to put you should want to plaster that everywhere because it's motivation. So now, if you being truthful, right, then you should want to put this everywhere, Mr. Money Max, salute. Because it's motivation to other people in your situation. And guess what? I can tell you, Ahmad is Ahmad, salute. I was 337 pounds myself and got down to 185. He said, I'm nobody, bro, at the end of it. No, all right, first of all, see that the mindset don't match up. English boxing veteran, salute. If you really about that life, that mindset don't match up. You wouldn't tell me, oh, I'm nobody at the end. No, you would want to plaster it and say and put it everywhere. NMB Memphis Beat, salute. Right? So if that's the case, if you're truthful about what you're saying, you will want to promote yourself because you're doing something great. So why not promote yourself? 9 Mile Player, salute. Ozzy D, salute. Because clearly, if that's the case, then you don't care what people think. You just chase your dream, whatever. Salute. No, he didn't say he lost that much weight. You lost? Listen, Corner Girl 66, salute. Peace and blessings, Queen. Do you weigh 770 pounds or you lost 770 pounds? And then I got to move on. I got to get on to the topic at hand. So do you weigh 770 pounds or you lost 770 pounds? You no longer weigh that, Richard Dean. So you're saying you lost 770 pounds being a vegan. And now you managed to get down to the weight. How much you weigh right now currently? How much you currently weigh right now? Okay, so now that make more sense than what you were saying, Richard Dean. Now do you understand why I couldn't understand what you were saying? So you lost 770 pounds being a vegan, and now you down to 180, and now you tried out for the Broncos with Terrell Davis and John Elway. That makes more sense. But you saying that you at 770 pounds at 5'6", you boxing 314, salute. Okay, so now Richard Dean. Okay, now I see what you were saying. But originally, what you typed was that you were 770 pounds and ran 2 miles in under 13 minutes. Now that makes sense. You lost 770 pounds being a vegan. You got down to your weight at 180 and you tried out for the Broncos. Now I can respect that. Salute to you. New Jersey, salute. Now I can understand what you're saying, but in the manner that you put it the first time was that you weighed 770 pounds and ran. So I'm thinking you 5'6", 770 pounds and ran 2 miles under 13 minutes. Now that makes sense. Okay. Salute to you, Richard Dean. Brian Chenault Jr., salute. Blessings and prayers to you, brother. And I hope you achieve everything you want to achieve in life. You deserve it. Keep grinding. So now back to the topic at hand, right? Back to the topic. Smash the like button, man. We got almost 200 people. Let's get 200 likes. Nate Woolbright, salute. Where you been at, King? Well, what it is Terrell Davis. Ahmad is Ahmad. Terrell Davis. John Elway is the GM over there, and Terrell Davis is like an advisor. So they work. They over there and they work over there. So he's saying that now, Black Alpha, salute, that he tried out with them. Now. So that makes sense. It's because he tried out. That makes sense. All right, so Sam 1, salute. So now let's get to the topic at hand. Smash the like button, man. We should have 200 likes. Why don't we? King Vonnie 86, salute. Smash the like button, support the channel, support the grind, man. Kyle Brown, salute. Exotic White Bread, salute. Oh, you could go from 700 pounds to 180. I've seen it done. I've seen it done. Oh, you could definitely do that. That's achievable. Big Dose 513, salute. But let's cook. So now, Terence Crawford did an interview with Brian Custer. Jamaica Solid, salute. Mr. Shelton, salute. He did a interview, and Mr. Shelton, I fixed that. I rectified that situation, man. I saw what was taking place. Jay Dixon, salute. So he did an interview with Brian Custer, in which he had a few interesting things to say. TC, salute. He had a few interesting things to say. And then on the flip side of that, Deontay Wilder continues to be overlooked. I'm seeing in the UK, I am Mr. Muhammad 229, salute. Mike Cotto, salute. I'm seeing in the UK, they are running polls. 5 Stay Hooping 5, salute. They running polls and asking people, who do you think is gonna win between Fury and Joshua? Jeff Smith, salute. H-Town 713, salute. Who you think gonna win between Joshua and Fury? Where the stadium should be? Where should the fight take place? Now, oddly enough, Pito Frescoball, Mookie Knight, salute. Oddly enough, they continue to make mention of this fight taking place in the UK, but Tyson Fury denounced his boxing license in the UK. So how is it? Why they even? This just goes to show you that it's all about the boxer and not the sport of boxing, if that makes sense. This is all about the boxer, paragon of principle, salute, and opportunity more so than the actual sport of boxing. And what I mean by that is, you have these guys, Cap City 518, salute. You have these guys with these platforms at Sky Sports and BT Sports and things of that nature. C Love, Brandon Dixon, to know the question, salute. Right? They have these platforms, and yet they're not even being realistic. Because how could we even talk about Jacob Jennings, salute, a fight, Matt Newcomb, salute, between Joshua and Fury? For one, they have obstacles in the way. Serious obstacles. And two, they're making mention of the fight taking place in the UK when it's not even possible. So now, after everything that's taken place, now Tyson Fury is going to miraculously just decide to pick up his boxing license, right? And renew it in the UK after everything. So what would be the point of him? How you doing? What would have been the point of him denouncing it to begin with? And doesn't that seem a little odd to anybody? KP from KC, salute. Addie Smith, salute. Anah Israel, salute. Doesn't that come off as odd, seeing as though when all of this was taking place with Tyson Fury and Warren Hennis, salute. All this was taking place with Tyson Fury and UCOD, he quickly denounced the license. So now, is he willing to pick it up? Yes, it expires. So he denounced it, right? He said that he don't want no license in the UK. Now, how could that be possible? Right? Five Stay Hooping 5 said Terence Crawford is way better than people give him credit for. Now, I'm going to ask you this, my good brother. Travis Touchdown, salute. How could that be possible? Who don't give Terence Crawford credit? That's number one. See, these are the statements that come across as people are not really in tune to what's taking place. We're just in tune with what people are saying. So, how could Terence Crawford not get his credit? He's way better than what people say. How could that be possible? Think if he fought the top guys in the division, we would see a different Crawford. But how could Crawford not get the credit he deserves? What credit is he not getting? He's getting the credit that he warrants for the level of competition that he's fighting. Is he not? What more credit? How is he not getting credit? So this is what I don't understand. Errol Spence beats Sean Porter. Terence Crawford beats Egis Kavaluskas. Show of thumbs. Thumbs up, thumb down. How many people knew of Egis Kavaluskas before the Crawford fight was announced? I love Regis' program. How many people knew of Egis Kavaluskas before the fight was announced between him and Crawford? And what was your perception? If you did know him, what was your perception of him? Did you think he was top 10? Art North, salute. Vado Newton, salute. Terry Smoot said he knew who he was. Mr. Mont, salute, Mr. Mont. Right, because he fought Ray Robinson, right? But prior to Ray Robinson, was he on your radar? See, he fought Ray Robinson, and it was a lot made of that fight and the situation with that fight. Prior to Ray Robinson, was he on your radar? Jacob Jennings, salute. Jose Diaz, salute. So Terence Crawford beats Egis Kavaluskas. And no disrespect to Egis Kavaluskas, and this is no disrespect to Terence Crawford. Errol Spence beats Sean Porter. Who's the bigger win? Who deserves more praise for their win, their victory? I mean, this is just DJ Chuck Murdoch, salute. This is not people just choosing boxing Trav, salute. This is not a point of people just choosing to pick Errol over Terence Crawford. That's not the case at all whatsoever. That's not what's going on here. Wolf, salute. No, he's fighting a different level of opponent. It's plain and simple. See, love, salute. If you fight a guy that's widely more recognized, it doesn't matter how tough Egis Kavaluskas is. He's not well known like that. He's just not. Hardcore boxing fan, I knew who he was because I was checking the ranking system. And so I like to try to YouTube or Google guys that's in the top 10 of each sanction body that I don't know and try to get somewhat familiar with. That's what I try to do. So nobody catch me by surprise. So I knew who Igor Kavaluskas was. I knew he was becoming Terence Crawford mandatory. Uh, when I watched the fight with him and Ray Robinson, I said Terence Crawford is going to have a field day with him. And he didn't. It was a tougher fight than I expected, but that's the sport of boxing. Right? But I expected Terence Crawford to have a field day, a coming out party, so to speak. I know we already know who he is. I'm just saying, a showcase fight against Igor Kavaluskas, and it was tougher than everybody thought. Point blank and period. Point blank and period. But that's boxing, right? So I knew who Igor Kavaluskas was, but I didn't think that he would stand a chance with Terence Crawford. Not a single chance. Yeah, he got knocked down. See, love, he definitely got knocked down in the fight. It's just like people ask me all the time, "Hey, Blue, you think Floyd got knocked down by Zab?" Zab asked me that numerous of times. Zab had asked me, "Yo, Blue, you think yo, you know that was a knockdown, knocked your boy down?" And I say, "Yeah, you knocked him down." But he won the fight. Did Terence Crawford get dropped in the fight? Yes, he did. Now, was it the knockdown like people be like, "Whoa, he got smoked and knocked down"? No, it wasn't that type of knockdown. But he did get knocked down. Was it as clean as Adrian Broner dropped Sean Porter? No. But did he get knocked down? Yes. No, Zab, my guy. Torrey Hartnett, salute. Sonic Lucas, salute. And when I see Zab out, he always make mention like, "Yo, Blue, you know I dropped your boy Floyd. They don't give me credit for it." I'm like, "Zab, we all give you credit for it." Sir Flame, salute. Prince 2 Amir, salute. We all give Zab credit for it. We all know it was a knockdown. And you could tell from Floyd Mayweather's reaction, he was embarrassed that he got knocked down. He immediately tried to move the referee out the way and get back to action, just like when he got hurt against Shane Mosley. He don't like those moments. He get embarrassed. Jordan Maverick, Los Angeles Lakers, salute. Jupiter B, salute. Floyd Mayweather gets embarrassed in those moments. When people have success against him like that, he gets embarrassed. You could tell from his reaction that he was embarrassed and that you know you got the best of him in that moment. Said Danny Garcia don't want to work with Terence Crawford? I think at the lower weight classes, he didn't want that work. I think now he don't care. Mikey Garcia, on the other hand, has zero interest in fighting Terence Crawford. And I made a case. Why? Because Terence Crawford is going to outclass Mikey Garcia. And when he does, there is no excuse. Tips 42K, salute. David Russell said Danny Garcia's, I beg to differ. Danny Garcia is far from not a good fighter. Shackman TV, salute. General Squall, salute. Danny Garcia is a good fighter. He might not be your cup of tea, but to say he's not a good fighter because he's not your cup of tea is two different things. Stop it. We have to stop doing that. I feel like Crawford shouldn't fight anybody without a belt. Well, then he won't be fighting nobody worthwhile. Because there's only two other guys with titles, Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao. So then who was he fighting? Yeah, they gave only the phone salute. They gave Khan $7 million or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember now, but I believe it was $7 million. Amir Khan, and they offered Danny like I don't even remember the numbers right now. But Bob Arum had told me the numbers. I think I want to see Terence Crawford and Sean Porter so bad because in the manner which he fought he can't he can't he can't fight Terence Sean Porter in the inside like that. He can't do it. P. Machino, salute. At least I don't believe it that would be suffice for him. Boxing God, salute. Good, salute. But I would love to. I want to see what adjustments, how he make adjustments with Terence Crawford, with Sean Porter. That's what makes it so interesting for me. It's a different style. I would love to see in his prime Floyd Mayweather and Sean Porter how Floyd Mayweather would make adjustments. Sean Porter is a very, very difficult style to deal with. Colin Moore, salute. We have 260 people. Let's get 260 likes. Sean Porter is a very, very difficult style to deal with. It's a style we're not used to seeing. It's not in favor because people don't not used to seeing it. Jupiter B, salute. So I would love to see the Sean Porter is not. Sean Porter is going to fight against Terence Crawford in the same manner he fought Errol Spence. See, Sean Porter when he fight the upper echelon of the division, he blitzes you. He puts pressure on these dudes, like he did Errol Spence, like he did Keith Thurman, and he would do the same thing with Terence Crawford. A Wavy 09, salute. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's the man that he would fight Terence Crawford. Another thing Terence Crawford said, Young Ski Jones, salute. And I was going to make a video about this. I don't even know if I should say this. But another thing Terence Crawford said was, it would be absolutely foolish. And this gave me a little bit of insight, and I'm like, oh, man. He said that if Errol Spence decides to fight me on the inside, that would be a bad mistake on his part. And I was like, huh? And maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm wrong. Sean Porter Marcus was dying. Sean Porter wins. Those punches that Marcos Maidana, those awkward punches won't land on Sean Porter. Too small in stature, too short to the ground. He's very hard to hit on the inside. IG salute. IG said why I don't like Terence Crawford. Now you tell me why I don't like Terence Crawford when I said I don't like Terence Crawford. Tell me and tell the people, IG, when I said I don't like Terence Crawford. Let me know when I said I don't like Terence Crawford. I'm going to wait for you to tell me. Porter fights Spence, now he's a... if you're referring to me, then you haven't been watching me. Clearly. I told everybody before the Spence fight how the Spence fight was going to play out. Jesse Ramos, salute. I like Ryan Garcia. IG, where'd you go? Tell us. When did I say I don't like Terence Crawford? The Mr. 300ZX, salute. Appreciate you. Claude Brown, salute. When did I say that? Or when did I give any indication that I didn't like Terence Crawford? Why? Because I tell you, because I tell you the truth. My brother Drew Titan in the building. What's good? Go subscribe to my brother Drew Titan. See, this is what gets overblown. You're always praising Errol for fighting. I'm always praising Errol for fighting bums, but never give Terence Crawford credit for guys he fight. Now, IG, I'm gonna ask you this: what bum did Terence Crawford fight? Errol Spence fight? Salute to my brother TJ Sports Talk in the building in the super chat. Salute my big bro. Salute King. Taco K. Salute. Now tell me what bums did Errol Spence fight? Tell us. We gonna wait. Tell us where Buddy Lee Senior. Salute to you, my guy. Tell us where these Terry Smooth Jr. said Alex Campo. All right, Alex Campo, right? In his last 5 fights, you picked one guy. Who was his mandatory? He had no choice. Just like Igis Kavaluskas was Terence Crawford's mandatory. That was his mandatory. He had no choice. So we pick his mandatory. So I said Igis wasn't that good. Barber Talk 1-on-1, salute. Taco K said opinion is not the truth. Well, I'm not spewing opinion. I'm spewing the truth. Scants rant, salute. I'm not spewing opinion. I'm telling you the truth. Terry Smooth, I already know. But see, I'm glad you said that, Terry Smooth, because that's out the way. Because that's where he was gonna go with it. MDK 216, and I never gave it. And I didn't even make mention of that fight. I didn't even do a post-fight interview with post-fight breakdown of Errol Spencer Ocampo. Didn't even do it because I knew the outcome of that fight. Didn't even do it. So these are people come in, they just assume. They just assume. They ain't listen. They have a hard time listening. All they see is something that's objective to a fighter that they love, right? And when you say something objective, they take it. Now this word, oh man, you hating on this person. It's just getting overblown, man. People are using it for no reason. You using it out of context. My brother, everything boxing and sports, Keon in the building, salute. Now we're using it out of context. We using stuff. We using these words out of context. Jeff the producer, salute. Now every time I say, well, Terence Crawford said, oh man, you don't like Terence Crawford. What are you talking about? What are we talking about here? I state the obvious, and then it's being what's good, bro? I state the obvious, and it's being considered I'm hating. Brothers UK, salute. Here we go. Now watch this. He said Mikey Garcia was way too small. Kell Brook was washed. Lamont Peterson was washed. The only competitive fight he had was Porter. Glad you said that. Tell me somebody on Terence Crawford resume right now. You said that I don't give. I'm glad you said that. See, so you know Lamont Peterson beat Amir Khan, right? You know Terence Crawford beat Amir Khan after Lamont Peterson beat him, after Danny Garcia knocked him out, after Canelo Alvarez knocked him out, after Brettis Prescott knocked him out, and then that's when Terence Crawford fought him, Amir Khan. So I guess you got to say Lamont Peterson cancels out Amir Khan, right? Right. And then Jeff Horn. Did you know who Jeff Horn was before Manny Pacquiao cherry picked him? He was called the cherry pick gone wrong. Right? He was a cherry pick going wrong. You do understand that. Nobody knew who Jeff Horn was till Manny Pacquiao chose to fight him, and then the fight didn't go in the favor. I thought Manny Pacquiao won the fight, but if you felt like Jeff Horn won the fight, how many people felt like Jeff Horn won the fight? Right? And so here we have it, right? Fact check, salute. So now, you saying you brought up these people, then you saying Mikey Garcia was too small. Mikey Garcia was only one weight class removed from he was one weight class removed from welterweight. Okay, so I get this. Mikey Garcia and Terence Crawford are closer in stature. You praise Terence Crawford. So essentially, you're saying you admitting that Errol Spence was in a lose-lose situation because when Terence Crawford went up and fought Jeff Horn and beat Jeff Horn, everybody gives him all the praise in the world for doing that, right? Because it was a bigger fighter, right? So essentially, what you would have said is, if Jeff Horn beat Terence Crawford, he was too small for Jeff Horn. But guess what? You give Jeff Horn credit for beating Pacquiao, and Pacquiao is smaller than Mikey Garcia. So you would give Terence Crawford credit for beating Manny Pacquiao, though. I don't care how undefeated they was. They don't match up. Not Igis, Jose Benavidez, Jeff Horn, Amir Khan don't match up to Mikey Garcia. They don't match up to Sean Porter. They don't match up to Lamont Peterson. And guess what? You bringing up well, see, this is what I'm saying. They'll tell you that now he's saying, well, all the guys that Terence Crawford just fought, they all was undefeated. So you again, what you're doing is you just rebuttaling what Terence Crawford said, right? Because Terence Crawford said that in an interview. Well, all the guys I just last beat, they was all undefeated. So you giving them credit for just merely being undefeated, right? So essentially, if that's the case, then you got to give Ocampo credit. You got to credit Ocampo because Ocampo was undefeated. So now that you just indirectly, you just boasted Errol Spence's resume. Because you only giving them credit for being undefeated. So guess what? Then you got to give Errol Spence credit for beating Ocampo because he was undefeated. And he was his mandatory. Right? Just like you giving Jose Benavidez and Igis Kavaluskis and those were the only two guys. And there's another thing. They continue to tell you, oh, all the guys I fought was undefeated. No, they wasn't. Amir Khan had multiple losses and knockouts on his resume. And Jeff Horn. So now we're gonna give credit just for the mere fact that the dude is undefeated. That's what we're doing now. So okay, so now you're gonna give Errol Spence credit for beating Ocampo then. See how this works? Do you understand how this works? So indirectly, you just bolstered Errol Spence's resume. Simple and plain. Desmond Bishop, salute. J.A., salute. Adrian Cole, salute. That's what we doing. Then let's do it all the way. UK Rod, salute. So since you're saying Jeff Horn was undefeated, Jose Benavidez was undefeated, and Igis Kavaluskis was undefeated, then you giving them full credit. Okay, then you got to give Carlos Ocampo full credit as well. So Errol Spence, either which way you slice it, beat the higher level of opponents, no matter which way you slice it. No matter how you slice it. So you see how that works? So you telling me that Jose Benavidez and these guys are better than the people on Errol Spence's resume. Fact Check said Horn beat Pac. Nobody believed that. Nobody accepted that. Only somebody that's trying to make a point. Simple and plain. You don't think that he won that fight against Manny Pacquiao. Point blank and period. Now, all of a sudden, everybody want to act like, oh, Jeff Horn beat Manny Pacquiao. Now, I could give Terence Crawford credit for saying that because Terence Crawford been saying that since day one. That he thought that Jeff Horn won the fight against Pacquiao. But now, all of a sudden, everybody is saying, Jeff Horn won the fight. Stop it. So essentially, now Terence Crawford is gonna want credit for beating. Now Terence Crawford is gonna want credit for beating Kell Brook, right? Everybody gonna want to give him credit for that, right? You gonna want to give him credit for that, right? Right or wrong? Yes or no? Now watch this. Clyde's one salute. You gonna want to give him credit for beating Kell Brook. If you fight Kell Brook and beat Kell Brook, you gonna give him credit for it, right? Almighty Lord, salute. Yes or no? Everybody gonna want to give him credit for it, right? Grant Hovey, salute. Curtis Kill, salute. Because, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? It's going to be hard to give Terence Crawford credit for Kell Brook. You know why? He discredited himself. This have nothing to do with me not liking Terence Crawford. He did it to himself. He said that he don't count the loss between Kell Brook and Gennady Golovkin because Kell Brook dared to be great, moving up 2 weight classes and got injured. Antonio Evans, salute. Then he went down. He didn't let his body heal. That's a serious injury. He went back down, and then he fought another mega fight against Errol Spence. Right? Salute to my brother Ticket TV. Go subscribe to my brother Ticket TV in the building. So now he said that, and my brother Ticket can attest to this, right? Because I was the one that said Kell Brook was injured, right? But here's the difference. He says that he don't get credit for the Jose Benavidez fight because Jose Benavidez was shot in the knee and everybody used that as an excuse. But he should get full credit for it. But then on the flip side, and salute to my brother Keon for bringing this interview to me. Because I didn't even see it until he brought it to my attention. Everything boxing and sport. And so then when I watched the interview, he said he don't get credit for the Jose Benavidez fight because he was shot in the leg. And nobody gives him credit. He deserves full credit because even Jose Benavidez after the fight said his leg had nothing to do with it. But then on the flip side, he says, well, he don't give Errol Spence credit for beating Kell Brook because Kell Brook was already damaged goods. But in the same token, he says he don't count the loss for Kell Brook against Gennady Golovkin. Now, how do what are we doing here? How do you not account the loss to Gennady Golovkin because he dared to be great, but then discredit? So that didn't, according to Terence Crawford, that he wipes the slate clean with the Gennady Golovkin fight. Okay, so that means that you have to say that he went in the fight with Errol Spence with a clean bill of health. Because you wipe the slate clean, you don't count the Gennady Golovkin fight. So now you go in there and Errol Spence breaks the other eye socket. So now both of them are injured, right? But then he says he's going to choose your Kell Brook over your Danis Ugas because Kell Brook is the higher profile fight. Yusuf Cobb, salute. Well, then you have to expect not to get full credit because you already discredited yourself. Darling James, salute. Do I think that Errol Spence was struggling in the fight? I thought I had Kell Brook ahead in that fight, right? He broke the other eye socket. It's easy to do so, but guess what? He did it with a punch. He went into hostile environment and he took it. I can't say coulda, woulda, shoulda. I always say this, right? I think Kell Brook was damaged goods, just like Jose Benavidez was damaged goods. But guess what? They both got in the ring, and it is what it is. They was competing, point blank and period. But if you Terence Crawford and you discredit Errol Spence win over Kell Brook, then how could Terence Crawford? Then why would Terence Crawford even want to fight Kell Brook? You should want to fight your Danis Ugas, where you would get the credit. Randy Ridley, salute. Right? Isn't that just simple mathematics? Why would you want to fight a guy that you know you're not going to get the credit for? It's impossible because you already discredited yourself. Yusuf Cobb, salute in the super chat, but want to have it both ways. It's facts. But if I tell you the truth and I break this down and people say, oh, Blue, you just hating on Bud. You don't like Bud. What are we talking about? He just said that Kell Brook, we know he broke both eye sockets. He was damaged goods. So it's not so now he hasn't fought an A-level fighter since then. So now he fight Terence Crawford. You gonna give him full credit for that? Marvinette, salute. How could you do so? I'm just asking for a friend. Explain to me how that works. And explain to me why I'm BBG, salute. Why am I labeled a Terence Crawford hater or I don't like him? Because I'm telling you the obvious. Because I'm stating the obvious. He said it out his own mouth. He wants to fight Kell Brook over your Danis Ugas because he's a high-profile fight. Kenneth West, salute. Almighty Lord, salute. Nathaniel Weather, salute. Raymond B, salute. Desmond Bishop, salute. So how am I? So I just tell you, I'm just telling you, I'm just breaking down what he said. So he said that the level of opponents he not getting credit for because they all A-level fighters. They might be tough fights, but they ain't A-level fighters. If they was A-level fighters, see, this is what happens. When you say these things, then you have to prove it. Battle ready, fitness and defense, salute. Greenmont Avenue, salute. B-Man 910, salute. When you say these types of things, then you have to back it up. So if he fought these guys and they was A-level fighters, then what percentage of a purse did they get? Because if I'm an A-level fighter and I'm fighting another A-level fighter, you at least getting 60-40, right? No Slack 504, salute. Travis Moose, salute. You have to pay an A-level fighter like an A-level fighter, correct? So if Jose Benavidez, Jeff Horn, and Igis Cavalucas were A-level fighters, like he said, then did they get paid like A-level fighters? Because if I'm an A-level fighter, you got to pay an A-level fighter like an A-level fighter, correct? Nick Silvio, salute. Skills from New Orleans, salute. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? Antonio De Jesus, salute. Stephen Lamontes Hawkins, salute. I'm just asking. So if he's saying he's not getting credit for these fights because they were A-level fighters, then you did them a disservice and you took advantage of them because you should be paying them like A-level fighters then. Did they get 50-50? Did they get 60-40? Just asking. Facts check. Once again, facts check is saying, see what I'm talking about? They just talk all out of content. Oh, this is sad, man. You should be celebrating them instead of hating on them. I'm hating on them? Fact check. Go define hating. Go do your homework. Point blank and period. We, me, whoever. You included me in it. You said, I said we. It don't matter. You said we, me, I don't care. The bottom line is you included me in it, and I'm not. How am I hating on him? Explain how am I hating on him? He did the interview, not me. He said this in the interview, not me. So please explain to me how I'm hating on him. Please explain that. Rasheed wrote, salute. Smash the like button, my peoples. Bro, it's more than you speaking on, bud. 704 Joe, salute. Man, you dudes, listen, you dudes, man, this is what you need to do, man. Right? There's a such thing called facts over feelings. And this is what we need to acknowledge. Salute to my brother Yusuf Cobb in the super chat. He should go after Ugas since he said out of his own mouth that Kell Brook is damaged goods. Plus, Ugas beat him in the amateurs, so that should make him want to fight him even more. Exactly. And he attests to that. He said, me and Ugas have a history, but it's not a high-profile fight. Big LT, salute. PMD 18, salute. Daniel Guzman, salute. See, that's the thing. I like to deal with facts over feelings, man. And oddly enough, Terence Crawford is one of my favorite fighters. But people would take that. No, he not, Blue. No, he not. Why? Because I tell you facts over feelings? Jonas Khalid, salute. James Bell, salute. That's all I'm doing. He did the interview. You can listen to the interview. And he said this. When it's simply not true. Okay? He said that Sean Porter avoided him when he didn't have no belt. And the only reason Sean Porter wanted to fight him is because he have a belt. That's not true. When Sean Porter was a champion, that was 2014. Terence Crawford wasn't even campaigning. I don't even think he was he even a junior welterweight. I think he was still at 135 in 2014. Let's look at this. That's what I'm telling y'all, man. Let's deal with facts over feelings. So it's okay for me to say that to pretend that Sean Porter avoided Terence Crawford, right? 2014, March of 2014 was the first title he got when he fought Ricky Burns. He was at 135 or 130. That was at 130. He was at 130. No, 135. So 135 against Ricky Burns. Are y'all understanding what I'm telling y'all right now? In 2014, Sean Porter lost his title to Kell Brook in 2014. So how can Sean Porter possibly call out Terence Crawford when he was a champion? And then Sean Porter didn't regain the title until 2018, September of 2018. Guess what? Terence Crawford fought Jeff Horn for his first title at welterweight and his debut at welterweight in June of 2018. So when he won his title against Jeff Horn, Sean Porter still wasn't a champion. He still wasn't a champ. So how can Sean Porter avoid him when he was a champion? Because this is what Terence Crawford said. Smash the like button, man. We got 350 people. Let's get 350 likes. Terence Crawford said that, when Sean Porter was a champion, he didn't want to fight me to unify in the unification bout. He avoided me. He don't want to fight me until he don't have a title no more. And that's my boy. That's not true. So if Terence Crawford tell people that, they're going to believe that. And that's not true. And that's not fair to Sean Porter because it's not true. It's not true. Again, we're dealing with facts over feelings. D. Luckett, Salam, peace and blessing, clean. Facts over feelings. It's not true. So to say that, Sean Porter didn't want to give him a unification bout is false. That couldn't be the further thing from the truth. Esto Jackson Jr., salute in the super chat. I don't agree with that. Showtime has stepped up and fought more top fighters than anybody else. Porter is a dog who is not afraid to let go of his That's a fact. Mr. Tally 140, salute. Okay? So what he said about Sean Porter is simply not true. So when I attest to it, then it's me hating on Terence Crawford. How? When Terence Crawford just spews something that's not true about Sean Porter. So Sean Porter, smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 350. So Sean Porter regained his title 3 months in September of 2018. Terence Crawford won his first welterweight title in June of 2018. What was everybody screaming? Time to ante up. Salute. Trezon Jefferson. Salute. What was the first thing before Sean Porter even beat Danny Garcia? The winner of that fight was supposed to fight Errol Spence in a unification bout. The biggest fight in the sport of boxing is what? Terence Crawford, Errol Spence. So if he went the route of fighting Errol Spence over Terence Crawford, how did he avoid Terence Crawford? Explain that. And Terence Crawford came into Errol Spence's backyard. Errol Spence didn't go into his. Errol Spence has been considered the boogeyman in the welterweight division as soon as he started to be noticed in the sport of boxing. Mr. J-Dub 20 Texas, salute. As soon as Errol Spence was known as somebody, the chosen kid, salute. He was the boogeyman in the welterweight division. So he is the man in the division, not Terence Crawford. So Errol Spence, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia fought for the vacant WBC title that Errol Spence was trying to get a unification bout against Keith Thurman. And Keith Thurman was avoiding him, and Keith Thurman was saying, well, after I fight this or after I do this, he wasn't giving Errol Spence the opportunity, M Stacks 85, for unification. So when Keith Thurman had to vacate the WBC title because he was just holding on to him and he was inactive, he had to vacate it. Danny Garcia and Sean Porter fought for the vacant WBC title, in which the winner was guaranteed, Errol Spence was guaranteed to fight the winner in a unification bout. So how could Sean Porter even have the room or the time to avoid Terence Crawford and not give him a unification bout? Please explain that. Because you didn't even know who the winner was. It was between Danny and Sean Porter, and the winner of that fight, Errol Spence, was guaranteed to fight the winner of that fight. Seen and unseen boxing, salute. And then what happened is, after the fight, Terence Crawford, after the fight, Yordenis Ugas was the mandatory challenger for the WBC title, in which he was also becoming a mandatory challenger for Errol Spence in the IBF. Yordenis Ugas chose to go the route of the WBC title, which in return saw Sean Porter have to fight Yordenis Ugas as his mandatory. Then Errol Spence fought a voluntary, since Ugas was cleared out the way as the mandatory for the IBF because he chose to go the route of the WBC. So once he was cleared out the way, that's how the Mikey Garcia fight came to fruition. So at what point, and then immediately after Ugas and Porter, soon as Porter beat Ugas, he did what? He went right in to fight Errol Spence. So at what point in time did he avoid Terence Crawford when he had the title? Candy Slim 501, salute. Could have fought Bud instead of Ugas. No, he couldn't have. You know why he couldn't have? He already had a deal in place to fight Errol Spence. So he could not go into unification bout with Terence Crawford. Good try, though. But no, that wasn't the case because he already had a deal in place with Errol Spence. And that would breach the contract with Errol Spence, because if Terence Crawford was to beat Sean Porter, there is no contract in place for Errol Spence to get a fight with Terence Crawford. Facts check. What you mean what? With the question mark. You don't understand what I just said? You don't understand what I just broke down? Fact check said, what that have to do with Ugas? Clearly you didn't understand what I said. Now go rewatch this the stream. I'm not going to go back into it. What you mean, what that have to do with Ugas? What do you mean, what does that have to do with Ugas? Yordenis Ugas was the mandatory for the WBC and the IBF. He said Bob Arum sent Sean Porter an offer and Sean said no. I'm not gonna acknowledge you anymore. I'm done talking to you. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Bob sent him an offer. How could he honor the offer when he already had a contract in place to fight Errol Spence? Rasheed Roth said no, he didn't. No, who didn't? Oh, Bob didn't send. Even if he did, Sean Porter couldn't accept it. And here's the thing. Why would, now listen to this. See, facts over feelings, right? Five stay hooping, five said Bluebird mad. Why am I mad? No, I'm far from mad, bro. Big money, salute. Why would I be mad? Y'all should be mad that y'all not paying attention. Big Scott 800, salute. Salute to Oka. Facts over feelings. Didn't Terence Crawford say when he came to the welterweight division, he would not fight Sean Porter? He said this in the interview again. In the interview, he said, I made a pact that I wouldn't fight Sean Porter, and everybody got mad. So guess what? So now, how could, when he won the title against Danny Garcia, why would he make him an offer if Terence Crawford said that he already made a pact that he would never fight Sean Porter because of their friendship? It doesn't matter if he won't fight Craig J. Salute. It doesn't matter if he won't fight Sean Porter because he's afraid of him, or he won't fight Sean Porter because it's his friend. At the end of the day, all roads lead to the same place. He said he's not fighting Sean Porter. Point blank and period. Young Ski Jones, salute. So he said that he's not fighting Sean Porter. So please explain to me how Sean Porter is avoiding him when he had a title. Now, somebody explain that to me. Now, explain that to me. He said, Terence Crawford said this in the interview yesterday. Again, he said, I already made a pact that I would never fight Sean Porter because he almost slipped up and said we best friends. He said we very close friends. And people got mad at that from the beginning when I made my debut at welterweight. So y'all already had a plan in place that y'all wouldn't fight. So then how could you say Sean Porter avoided you when he had a title, and now when he don't have a title, he wants to fight? That doesn't even make sense now, does it? Quick Gaddy, salute. Now tell me how that makes sense. Explain to me how that makes sense. Don't waste your time trying to explain to biased people. Stay five hooping. Goodbye, man. Time him out, man. Stay five hooping. Go ahead, man. I'm not going to have these conversations. Of course, Sean Porter wants to fight. He has no belt. Goodbye. Goodbye. And Kell Brook has a belt? Amir Khan had a belt? The streamer, salute. What's good with you, King? And the streamer, yesterday, man, I read your comments all wrong on my brother, Everything Bossing. I read your comments all wrong and reacted out of feelings, bro. And I apologize to you, the streamer. I wanted to apologize to you, King. Because I read your comment all wrong, jumped in the source, and he reacted clearly out of emotion. Didn't even pay attention. So I want to apologize to you, good brother. Any means, I'm biased? Kenyatta Ali, salute. Oh, he said Jupiter. So the streamer, man, I apologize, bro. Lavon Brooks, salute. Colin Moore, salute. Yeah, I had read your comment wrong, and I thought your comment was geared towards me, and I read it wrong, and I jumped all in the sauce, bro. All in the sauce, like. How you doing? I jumped all in the sauce, like, and I was totally wrong, bro. So I apologize to you, bro. I apologize, good brother. Read it completely wrong and jumped right in my bag. Just like I say everybody else do. I did the same exact thing. I did the same damn thing. The same exact thing. Pimpin', passing my blue chips.
Okay.
The predicate salute. So I apologize, bro. G Moon Pickens, salute. What's good with you, good brother? No doubt, the streamer. I appreciate you. And I'm gonna wrench you up too. There you go. Now you wrenched up too. Who I see boy fighting next? Kell Brook. Cause I watched the interview and all his energy seemed geared towards Kell Brook. True Boo, the ABBA Maestro, salute. Randy Ridley, salute. So I think that he full.
Let me see this one.
No, it's there. It's the blue chips by the bread. I think just his all his energy seems totally geared to Kell Brook, and I think that that's the route he's gonna take. Kell Brook fight. I think that Kell Brook. Well, first off, the Manny Pacquiao fight is objective, the number one objective. Thank you. The thing about Manny Pacquiao is that it hinders on Manny Pacquiao. See, he could offer Kell Brook big money and Kell Brook can accept it. When it comes to Manny Pacquiao has to accept it. He's the A side, right? So to speak. Coach Cortez Smith, salute. Smash the like button. So, Kell Brook over Danny Garcia? No. Eugene Williams, salute. Chris Algeri campaign at 140. Beating Kell Brook would give Bud props at 140? No. He already discredited Kell Brook himself. Eric Ferguson, salute. Smash the like button, man. Get the like to 350. He himself discredited Kell Brook's abilities. Now, how could he get credit for fighting him? He said that Kell Brook, he didn't give Errol Spence, I can't give Errol Spence credit for beating Kell Brook because Kell Brook had an injured eye already, then he injured the other eye. So now he has two injured eyes. Yeah, I know why those trainers, I know his situation. I can't announce it. He have to do it. President Pat Jefferson, yeah. But he said he would choose Kell Brook over Ugas because Kell Brook is a bigger name and brings more revenue. Your Danish Ugas would beat Kell Brook. At worst, It would be a 50-50 fight for your Dana Ugas. Right? Do I think Kell Brook is a better opponent than anyone but face? Namesake, yeah. Yeah. The fact is, how much resistance is Kell Brook going to put up? For instance, who has Kell Brook fought his last 2 fights? Then, I thought Sean Porter beat Ugas by 1 round. Elliot Burgess, salute. But now you got to look at it. Who has Kell Brook fought since losing to Errol Spence? Nobody. And another thing is, and I'm just telling y'all the truth, Kell Brook has not done anything since losing to Errol Spence. And then on top of that, he has not fought at 147 in years. So now he's going to attempt to be weight drained. Candy Slim 501, saluting the super chat. Bud, my favorite fighter, but yeah, he's inconsistent, saying Porter avoided him when they already had it pat. If Kenny pushes Sean, Bud will have to answer if Sean lets get in Bud's IG for Ugas. Yeah. Salute in the super chat. Appreciate you. Now, Kell Brook, when's the last time he fought at welterweight? Errol Spence fight. Right? It's widely considered that he can't even make the weight. Salute to Timothy Blewett in the super chat. Drop that hundo on your boy Blue, man. Man. Drop the hundo on your boy Blue. Timothy Blewett in the super chat. Too many people underestimating the physical strength and skills of Terence Crawford. Crawford is a nightmare for any fighter facing him. He's Floyd Mayweather with knockout power, able to adjust on the spot. Salute to my good brother in the super chat. I have to disagree that we are underestimating him. And salute to you for dropping that yard on your boy Blue, man. I appreciate you. 1,000%. He's not being underestimated. Let me read it again. Too many people underestimate his physical strength and skills. His physical strength might be underestimated. His skill set is not. He's definitely a bad matchup for most fighters. That's why it's a 50-50 fight for him and Errol Spence. But is he Floyd Mayweather with power? No. If anything, I would say he's a bigger version of Pernell Whitaker. Aaron Jones, salute. I don't think, and this is no disrespect to Errol, to Bud Crawford. This is just a testament to Floyd Mayweather. American Patriot 1776, salute. Terence Crawford doesn't calculate the data like Floyd Mayweather does. You can hit Terence Crawford with the same punch numerous of times. You get one chance to hit Floyd Mayweather with that punch. One chance. Floyd Mayweather calculates data on a higher level than Terence Crawford does, at a high speed. He processes it faster. LV Live, salute. Where do you rate Jerron Ennis in this, or is it too early? I think it's too early, simply off the LV Live, so I didn't get a notification. Yeah, I know. I know how it's going. Smash the like button, man. Get the like to 350. I think it's too early for Jerron Ennis simply to put him in there with Terence Crawford. Yeah, Terence Crawford get hits a lot. And it's his offense becomes his defense at times. And he just don't calculate. He don't measure the distance sometimes too well. He didn't do it against Gamboa. Diaz had success at times. Igor Cavaluskas, Jose Benavidez. It's like it takes him longer to calculate the distance than Floyd Mayweather will ever. I can tell you don't know boxing. Salute. He said, you know why it takes Floyd? Because Floyd Mayweather's always on the defense. No, that's not true either. I'm on my life. It's not Floyd Mayweather always on the defense. He's always calculating, processing. So Floyd Mayweather is using changing angles. He's giving you feints. He's calculating the distance, right? People always say that, and that's because that's the popular thing to say. But it's not true. You watch Floyd Mayweather come out in the first round, he's offensive. He comes right to his opponent. He meets you at the center of the ring immediately, and the first thing he do is jab you to the solar plex, right? Try to gauge the distance, right? Trying to counter you, trying to judge your speed. It's not that he comes out and he just in the shoulder roll, just standing there and just dancing around. That's not true at all. Richard Diaz, salute. Floyd Mayweather never trained Deontay Wilder. Damian Foster, salute. I don't even know where that came from. Derek Jimenez, salute. Floyd Mayweather's greatest punch is a check left hook. Most people don't see it coming. You know the straight right hand is coming. You know the pull count is coming. It's the check left hook. I can't tell who's training Wilder. He gotta come out. One love, salute. How do I think Spencer's gonna fight Danny, like Peterson or like Rios? He's gonna mix it up with Danny Garcia. It's gonna look a mixture of It's gonna look like a mixture um, of when he fought Mikey Garcia and when he fought um, I want to say Ocampo. Tavion Parrott, who you like, Benavidez or Plant? Caleb Plant. Salute to my brother African Sci-Fi Scholar in Super Chat. Slew Blue, I seen you tearing up those ice cream truck hot fries like back in the day. Nah, these are organic blue chips. James Williams, salute in the Super Chat. You make me like boxing again. New sub. Salute, King. Appreciate you. As long as Caleb Plant, Chevion Parish, as long as Caleb Plant can stay disciplined on the outside, right? Pardon me. As long as Caleb Plant can fight discipline and stay on the outside, I like him. Anthony Durrell was outboxing David Benavidez badly until he got caught and got injured. Again, that's why I said if he could stay disciplined and stay on the outside. Anthony Durrell made a mistake, got caught, and he paid for it. Anthony Durrell, at this stage of his career, is not as quick, not as fleet-footed, not as slippery as Caleb Plant. So if Anthony Durrell could do that, with a basic style and not being that fast, Caleb Plant definitely could do it. The thing is, can he stay disciplined and avoid David Benavidez for 12 rounds? Because it's going to go 12 rounds. But I think it's going to look a lot like when Sergio Martinez fought Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Should be a boxing clinic. Should be a boxing clinic. Get the likes of the 400. Do so now, salute. That's what I'm saying, do so now. If he disciplined, stay on the outside, it should be an easy fight for him. But like I said, I don't know if he's going to stay disciplined and his stamina going to hold up. Because it's going to take a lot because there's a lot of pressure coming your way. And not just the physical pressure that David Benavidez is putting on, it's the atmosphere, the moment. That's a lot of pressure. See what I'm saying? Dwight Barham. Who wins? Deontay Wilder versus Dillian White. Easy fight. Deontay Wilder wins. Don't even go past the fourth round. David Benavidez is very slow, Buddy Lee Sr. David Benavidez will use his jab. If he uses his jab and stick that jab out there, he'll pay for it. If Caleb Plant is smart. American Patriot said he'll get him out of there in the first round, Deontay Wilder. No, because Dillian White will be there to survive. UK runs boxing. What are you eating? Blue chips, organic blue chips. They're actually good for you. Smash the like button. Get the like to 400. I don't need hummus. They're good for you though, right? Sammy Hassan, where you been at, man? Richard Diaz said, are they good, Blue? Yeah, they good. I mean, for me, African Sci-Fi Scouts, I think playing in Smoke and Mirrors. I got David B in 10 rounds. If he faded, he in trouble. Mm-hmm. Real Juice Salon, what's good with you? Art North said, not if you eat the whole bag in one day, in one sitting. You right about that. Will McClady, salute. I've been eating these though over like 4 days. Been like 4 or 5 days. But it's you see, it's more like crumbs. Yeah, if Caleb Plant can stay in shape. Now, let's talk about Deontay Wilder, shall we? He's getting all the motivation he needs. Mm-mm-mm. Ahmad Boswick, salute. Yeah, you came late, King. Randy Cabo Sr., salute. He getting all the motivation. Why would you want to give somebody like Deontay Wilder motivation? Why would you want to give him bulletin board material? Why, oh why? It's perfect. It's set up perfect for him. Grant Hovey, salute. I'm no longer a vegan, man. I used to be a vegan for about 4 years. Now I eat fish. Real Juice Salam getting that paper. Smash the like button. Get the like to 400. Now, this is perfectly set up. I know American Patriot 1776. I know. Travis Moose, salute. Appreciate you, Ken. Now, this is set up to be. This could not have played out any better for Deontay Wilder. For his legacy. Traverse, salute. This could not have played out any better for Deontay. Are y'all understanding me? Thomas F. Salute. This storyline has set up for his legacy to be unbelievable. The way it has played out perfect for him for his legacy. Why? You say that, Blue? Gary McGee, salute. Pro FX9, salute. Tamika Gibson, where you been at all day? Peace and blessings to you, Queen. All right? We on the back end and you just coming in? We in the ninth inning. Where you been at? This has unfolded. Gold, salute. Where you been at all day? Gold? Matter of fact, I don't think I seen you in some days, bro. She said, sorry, mama duties. Okay, I'll give you a pass for that one. So, here's the thing, right? This has all unfolded perfect for Deontay Wilder to take full advantage of it and build his career. Tyrell 25, salute. Why? Why you say Blue? Jermaine Johnson, salute. Kevin Gaines, salute. Because everybody has written him off. And in doing so, they celebrating, and they got him so far down as the underdog that when he does make a statement, it's going to be like Andy Ruiz upsetting Anthony Joshua, because so many people don't even think he could do it. And then in return, Anthony Joshua's getting all of this praise. Now Anthony Joshua gonna have to step up to the plate, right? So now he comes back, he beats Tyson Fury, and then beats Anthony Joshua. Cause see, they already closing the book. If you a Yankee fan, right? It's the 8th, 9th inning, and y'all bringing in Mariano Rivera. If you're a Yankee fan, you understand that reference. They brought in Mariano Rivera, the greatest closer in the history of the sport of baseball. Right? They bringing in Mo. And you hit a home run off of Mo? You hit a home run off of Mo? Tie the game up? And then hit another home run off of Mo to win it? Oh my, oh my, oh my. Terry Crosby, salute. Do y'all understand? I got to get a little closer to say this. Do y'all understand what's been laid out for him? The opportunity. Do you understand what this represents? Dimitri Coleman, my brother in the super chat. Is Big Baby done in heavyweight boxing? Adam Karnowski. Yeah, they'll both be back. They won't fight each other. Big Baby's supposed to fight in July, actually. Adam M, salute. So, you understand that the opportunity that's laid out for him is perfect. It is perfect. They couldn't have written a better storyline for him. Because everybody's saying, even Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford yesterday in the interview said, Wilder can't come back from that. It's over. That's what he said. He said now Fury's not afraid of him or his punching power. The worst thing that could have happened was he took his punching power. And now he don't fear it. He going to come forward and do it again. Salute to my brother, the African Sci-Fi Scholar in the Super Chat once again. Not to mention the energized support he will get from the awoke black community. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yep, Tania Marie. Salute to my brother, African Sci-Fi Scholar in the Super Chat. Yeah, she said everybody counting out Wilder is only fueling him. Exactly. Levon Brooks, salute. That's why I love the fact that he's just laying low. He's just laying low. When you see a lion right? And he coming through the lion is coming through the weeds, right? And he's slow gagging. He blending because the weeds are gold and the lion is gold, and he blending in and he walking, and all you see is his shoulder blades moving like this, right? You just see the lion's shoulder blades moving slow like this, right? Right? He ain't rushing. He not when you watching the lion come through, right? Now you know he probably only gonna catch one, right? But he coming through the weeds like this, right? And you see his shoulder blades moving like that there, like that, right? Right? He ain't rushing. He taking his time, right? He laying low, right? Cause when he do pop out, everybody gonna be like, oh, cause he caught you off guard, right? Caddy Piece 504, exactly. And when the lion come out, right? And guess what? You know how much motivation this is for Deontay? That all these people gonna owe him an apology. Remember Rocky 3? I was just watching Rocky 3. Remember on Rocky 3 when they was like when what's the name was like what's the trainer name? His brother. Paulie was like, don't listen to him, Rock. Don't listen to him. And Apollo Creed was like, when after he lost to Mr. T, and remember Apollo Creed was like, no, do listen to him, Rock, because all these people gonna owe you an apology. Remember that? Oh man, oh man. Smash that like button, man. Get the likes to 400, man. Get them likes up to 400, my peopleizations. So, oh man, listen. You hear everything that's going on. See, I'm not. How French Montana say, ain't worried about nothing. I ain't worried about nothing. See, I ain't worried about it, right? I ain't worried about it. Cedric Battle, salute. But all you other platforms that doubted him when he beat Tyson Fury, how are you gonna have him on your platform? See, to me, it's nothing. See, to me, it's nothing to say, hey man, I stand corrected. I was wrong, man. Nothing. It's nothing for me to say that. Heavyweight boxer, salute. But how you gonna be all these other platforms? Wilder win. Now he the champ again. You gotta interview him, right? You gotta have him on your platform, right? You gotta acknowledge him. Well, how do you do that? Reset mindset, salute. How do you do that now? Now, Tamika Gibson, see, they can't even do that because guess what? He's so in tune with everything going on in everybody right now. They can't even straddle. They can't straddle Finn because he knows exactly who they are. See, that's the thing. When y'all think they ain't watching, they watching. So they can't be no straddling going on because he sees. Dimitri Cohen, salute in the super chat. Boo, I think sometimes a guy is just better than you at a particular time, though. Salute to Wilder. I think Fury is just better, bro. I.e., when Tarver beat Roy Jones, he was just better than he was just better at the time, bro. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. But I don't think that's the case in this situation because I think that it wasn't on the even playing field. I'll just leave it as that. Artwork salute. So that could be a possibility. The Diesel salute. That's because the sport of boxing is weird like that, right? You have, like I said, you have a situation where uh, um, Vernon Forrest could beat Shane Mosley twice, but then Vernon Forrest can't beat a guy like Ricardo Mayorga. But then Shane Mosley beats Ricardo Mayorga, but can't beat Vernon Forrest. You understand? So the sport of boxing is weird like that. It's just weird like that. So that's a possibility. Right. So my thing, no, it's always a possibility. But my thing is, I don't think that's the case in this situation. I think that it was an unfair playing field, tipped in Tyson Fury's favor. And I think that now Deontay Wilder, his team, and everybody is going to be far more aware of what's going on. And on top of it, he has not a chip on his shoulder, but a boulder. And on top of it, he understands that there's adjustments he too has to make as well. So see, with Roy Jones was like, he didn't make no adjustments. Roy Jones never made any adjustments. Roy Jones' approach to Antonio Tarver was always the same. And if you look at the second fight, Roy Jones was winning the second fight. It's just that he just always seemed to misjudge Tarver's left hand for whatever reason. And even in the second fight, when Roy Jones got knocked out, he was winning that fight for it was very, very short time. But you watch it again, Roy was looking like himself, and he got clipped with a punch you didn't see, and that was all she wrote. In the third fight, Roy Jones was so hesitant to be Roy Jones, and he was so far past his prime. And that's the difference too. Roy Jones relied on his reflexes, and Roy Jones was so far past his prime. And again, that's another situation that's weird, right? Roy Jones could beat Bernard Hopkins, but then Bernard Hopkins beats Antonio Tarver, even at the late stage in their career. That's just the sport of boxing. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 400. Terrell 225. Like Oscar could. Terrell 225. Yeah, Oscar couldn't beat Shane Mosley in them. But that second fight though, I thought Oscar De La Hoya beat Shane Mosley. In the second fight, I thought Oscar De La Hoya won that fight. Always boxing controversy. Salute. What's good? Where you been at? Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 400. So I thought Oscar De La Hoya won the second fight against Shane Mosley. One hit a quitter. What's good with you, King? Where you been at all day? I see you all day, King. Lawrence Williams, salute. Roy couldn't beat Glenn Johnson, and B-Hop gave Glenn his first loss. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just the sport of boxing is just different like that. It's just different like that. Okay, one of the quitters said just gotta work. Okay. Yeah, cause I'm like, I ain't see you all day. Jay Lee, salute. Where you been at? I'm gonna wrench up Jay Lee too. I seen Jay Lee in the building a couple of times already. So, like I said, I think this is a different case, a different scenario when it comes to Deontay and Tyson Fury. So I think that he's gonna win, and I think the stage is set for greatness. Rocco 3, salute.
What is it doing?
Mm-hmm. What you doing?
Where I go at this time?
Walking.
I'm out. Deuces.
You ain't taking your kid?
That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for him. I guess I don't have a choice. You finish?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, my people, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Salute to y'all, man. Another thing I wanted to say is, so now after he beats Tyson Fury in his trilogy, now Anthony Joshua is going to have to answer the bell because Anthony Joshua is claiming that it's for undisputed now. It has nothing to do with the fighter, right? It's for undisputed, correct? Isn't that what Anthony Joshua is saying it's for? It's for undisputed. It has nothing to do with the fighter. Yes, heavyweight boxing. Exactly. Aaron Jones, salute. This is about being undisputed. It's no longer about him fighting Tyson Fury and all of that. It's just about the belt. Now he's going to have to answer that bell, right? GG, salute. Buddy Lee said Eddie going. No, he can't do it this time. So do you have a Patreon, Blue Button? Nah, man, I need to start one though. Artwork. I need to start one, man. I keep saying I am and never do. Said traveling back and forth from PA to New York. All right, be safe out there, man. Be safe, bro. Oh, Anthony Joshua's not gonna be allowed to maneuver like he did. That's not gonna be. Did I miss the super chat? Oh, okay. Jupiter B, salute to you, my good brother. Now it's sending me super chats before I even get the super chat. Salute to my brother Jupiter B in the super chat. He said Fury has great style, but let's be honest, we'll never know if he's better since he's in every championship fight he's ever been in. Exactly. And that's why I think the playing field is going to be even. And that's why I think that, you know, he going to have to, Snacks B, salute. I think Deontay Wilder's going to win. And I think that because Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn already, once again, put the carriage before the horse, now they're going to have to abide by it. So it's about undisputed. There shouldn't be no difficulties negotiating a contract. So let's see how it all plays out. Right? And we're going to see what they truly about. Because they said, it's about undisputed. It's about undisputed. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So salute to y'all, man. Let me get up out of here. I appreciate y'all 1,000%. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Y'all see it, right? Y'all know what it is, man. You understand me? Y'all know what it is, man. Salute to each and every one of y'all. Appreciate y'all 1,000%, man. Stay safe out there. You know what I mean? We're going to make a change, man. We're going to make a difference, man. All we got to do is stay focused. All we got to do is stay focused. You understand? So peace and blessings to each and every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all 1,000%. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Blue signing off. Salute. Peace. Peace and blessings to each and every queen out there. Salute to my fellas out there. Peace. We going, man. Peace.